I've always known that community involvement is so important. I grew up learning that my family was close with Gandhi and that they also loved going to orphanages and helping out. And going there when I was little and realizing that these kids who didn't have a mother or a father, they didn't even have enough money to go to school or beds or medication. So that's what really struck me, and I said, here are these kids living here in another country while I'm living in the US with so many amazing things, and that's what really motivated me to help them.
From Pennsbury High School in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, Neha Gupta. Neha, please come up. When Neha was a young child, her grandparents began taking her on volunteer visits to an orphanage in India. Over the years, as she got to know the children living there, Neha realized how much they longed to make something of their lives and how few opportunities there were for them. It all crystallized for her one day when she asked a little girl with a dirty face and tattered clothes where she went to school. "I don't," the girl replied. "I've always wanted to go, but with no money, I guess I'll never be able to go." Neha stared at her in utter shock. "I had no idea what to say," she said. She did, however, have an idea of what to do. Back home in Pennsylvania, Neha sold her toys at a garage sale to raise money for orphans. Then she started making and selling wind charms and greeting cards, and eventually founded a nonprofit called Empower Orphans. Now, in addition to her charm and card sales, she gives talks at schools and colleges and public events to raise awareness of Indian orphans and to appeal for donations. With an amazing $375,000 raised so far, Neha has established 5 libraries in India, 3 computer centers, a science lab, and a sewing center that teaches girls how to earn a living as seamstresses. She has also sponsored an eye and dental clinic for hundreds of children and provided food, footwear, clothing, and blankets to thousands more. Recently, she expanded her philanthropic efforts to the greater Philadelphia area, donating 25 van loads of products to furnish the apartments of needy families and providing toys, bicycles, food, and clothing to orphaned and abused children. Ladies and gentlemen, for caring so deeply about the struggles of underprivileged children, both in India and here at home, for creating a fundraising juggernaut that is bringing hope and opportunity to thousands of kids who would otherwise face bleak futures, and for being an outstanding young role model, we are proud to recognize Neha Gupta as a Prudential Spirit of Community National Honoree.
We've been recognized by about 45 organizations worldwide or more, and it's amazing for me to see how much it's grown. I still wake up every day thinking, how did this happen to me? How was I able to pull this off? But I guess it really shows how much one person really has the power.
I would say to young people that every single person has the power to make a difference. I started when I was 9 years old, and the first fundraiser I did was, I think I made $700 from a little garage sale. So we went from little garage sales to getting corporate donations from organizations worldwide, and that's what I think it's all about, just harnessing your confidence and your just perseverance, and that's what it's all about.